Hi, I'm Malaysia. I'm a mechatronics engineering student at the University of Cape Town. Some days get busy and some days still get busy. Here we do power electronics, machines, embedded systems, control systems, and programming slash coding. Coding isn't exactly my favorite thing to do, but hey, those robots aren't going to tell themselves what to do. Outside of school, I love creating content. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This was a test video, a test shot. Okay, I need energy when I speak. Okay, please look at the camera. Going to the gym, playing my guitar, and spending time at church. Welcome to my world. I want to take you through the highs and lows of university life, my real story. I want to give you a realistic view of what university is really like. The internet often paints this unrealistic picture of uni life. I open social media and all I see are students sharing their productive, consistent days and how they are always getting A+ grades. But to be honest with you, life isn't like that. Life isn't a constant. Some days are hard, some days are smooth, and most days it's about just making it through the day, the week, or the semester. Of course, we all wish we could succeed in an easy way, but the reality is a journey. Okay, let's talk about diversity at university. That rhymes. One of the coolest things about uni is how diverse it is. You meet people from all over the world, speaking different languages with different cultures, beliefs, and skin tones. There's something beautiful about witnessing how humanity expresses itself in so many different forms. It really expands your perspective on life and shows you that there's never just one way to approach things. At the same time, it's important to stay grounded in your own morals, values, and beliefs because in such a vibrant mix of worldviews, it can be easy to lose sight of your own. Of course, UCT, right? I get it. I mean, she's the girl that she thinks she is. I mean, definitely, UCT is like the best university in Africa, of course, and it's beautiful, right? It's pretty. Trust me, it's very beautiful here. But then anyway, I think to just like give you a quick breakdown as well of like what to expect at UCT, like what you can actually like come across and like even like other universities, because I feel like there's similarity with how like the system is structured. So let's talk about let's talk about academics, the pressure, the workload. And yeah, academic pressure and workload is a lot. It's tough, it's tight, but you manage. Wow. I had a conversation with a friend a few days ago, and they said students adapt, like you adjust to like the environment. So as a learner, however the workload is thrown at you, you always find ways to manage, right? You always find ways to manage. So like, hey, of course, like the academic pressure is there and all those kind of stuff, but then like remember, I strongly believe that university is not just all about books. I'm not saying that you shouldn't prioritize them. Of course, it is, right? But then you should prioritize them. But then there's also like more to it that you can like learn and branch into. That's the reason why there are always like different activities which are like brought within the institution. For example, there's gym, there's different societies, different sports, things like you can even join things like gymnastics, you can join tennis, you can join the swimming club, you can join soccer team, rugby team, like all those kind of diverse sports. Like it's a beautiful space to be in because it shows you that you can all still be an academic and still actually branch into like multiple activities. Because remember, as a human being, your life does not just revolve around school. There are like different aspects or areas of your life. There's like your relational aspect, there's like your personal well-being, there's like your physical well-being, your mental, spiritual, financial well-being. Like you are made or like broken down into like all different branches, and it's very important to like learn how to find the balance. And I feel like that's what university is all about as well. It teaches you how to find like the balance of like all aspects of your life. That's where the growth is. That's where the learning is. Like you get to like, of course, your dreams, you get to a point where your dreams feel like actually they're failing, they're not making it. But then through those processes of like failure or uncertainty or like breakdowns and all those kind of stuff, that's where that's where the growth is. That's where you get to learn to like see the reality of life, that life is not a constant. That's the beauty in it. And then adding more into that, there's also like a vibrant community that like people from abroad, people from like different places within your country, people from like even like people around you, like different cultures and all this kind of stuff and languages. And I feel like it's so beautiful to like see that there can be people who have like the same goal or path as yours, but then still have different cultural views, beliefs, and perspectives or ways of doing things. I think it's a very beautiful space to be in. University is safe. I mean, from my perspective, I feel like being in school is really safe. And if you're in high school and you're watching this, friend, one advice: study your books. Study very hard so you can get to the university that you want to get into. It doesn't have to be UCT. Wherever you want to go, like just work hard so you can actually get to like experience the university life. Because honestly speaking, it's a whole different world when you like from high school. Like it's a whole different world outside of high school basically. So like yeah man, like it's good. And I genuinely do recommend school. I recommend school because I feel like that's where like the growth is. That's where you like go to learn and all this kind of stuff. And yeah. Yep. So if you're still in high school when watching this, like feel free to let me know in the comments which university you would like to get into. Like what do you expect at university? And if you're watching this and you're already at university, like let me know what has been your university experience. What do you like about university, and what advice can you give to like someone who's about to get into university? Like I would be so interested to like hear the side of your stories so we can actually see that okay, maybe my experience is like obviously like different from someone else's experience, and I feel like there's beauty in like sharing our experiences. And yeah man, every high school learner, like feel free to like let me know in the comments what's your dream university and what do you think about UCT. Do you think it's a good university, and like what stories have you had about it? So, and yeah, of course, it's always a pleasure to always like share something with you guys. And happy student living. Cheers.